So my name is Daniel, but people call me Dan in the office. I am currently head of internal audits, and my current role is to oversee a variety of audit work for Finalto B2B division. So I've been at Finalto for the past 3 years now. I initially came here to build and set up the internal audit function from scratch. Prior to these, I worked in different internal audit work and roles across different financial services. I've actually graduated from the University of Brighton about 7 years ago, and I'm also chartered accountant qualified. I'm quite active. I've always been a very active person, so I try to go to the gym, keep fit. I play rugby. I cycle a lot. If I'm not exercising, I spend a lot of time actually in my bedroom gaming. I just love games. I've got different consoles as well. I play computer games. I just find them fascinating. I think that the main thing I do love though, and I do a lot, is traveling. I just love traveling to other countries, knowing different cultures, getting to know different people from different backgrounds, and I just love that. So for me, I don't really have a typical day at work, so it's a bit more difficult to describe. My work in general is very varied and it can change from day to day, so for instance, on one day or a minute I might be looking at financial data. Another day I can do some research on financial control framework, for instance. If I'm not doing any research or looking at documents, I tend to sort of collaborate with my peers and getting ready for the next set of reviews, and that's excluding report writing, of course. What I like about my job is the fact that it's very varied, also because at the moment I am a one-man team. So working as a head of internal audit at Finalto has been a very steep learning curve for me, but I'm always learning, and this is what I like about my role. Through my work as an auditor, I've given lots of recommendations to Finalto, and I think the fact that you contribute either directly or indirectly to the success of the business is what makes me proud. The work environment, mainly the people. When I first joined Finalto, I felt very settled very quickly, and I felt like I had been working for Finalto for many years prior to that. But we had great colleagues. We had people from different backgrounds, different walks of life, and we also kind of support one another, and that's what I like. I mean, having great colleagues actually makes a massive difference. What I enjoy the most is probably challenging my colleagues to a game of table tennis, just because maybe not just because I'm highly competitive, but also because it's always a laugh. I'm quite passionate by art, and I also draw portraits. So I've always drawn things from the age of about 6 and 7. I used to replicate cartoons and anime characters. For me, a portrait or someone's face can tell 1,000 stories. And I just love the expressions in people's face, and replicating that expression on paper is something that is actually quite difficult to do. But when you actually manage to do it, it's very satisfying.